Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So straight into the action.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Iwobi. Oh, that's delightful. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Can he finish? Just the wrong side.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And it's Albert Ferrer. Matheus Cunha.
There they go, hunting again.
Super find. Marmouche showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Iwobi. Oh, that was vital. Van Dijk clears without hesitation. Knocks it into space. Oh, Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here. That looks a good cross. Matheus Cunha. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets, looking to play him in. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get onto this? Inter Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. Santos are looking to go forward now. Inter Milan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Iwobi! There's the crossfield ball. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Bernardo Silva herring after the ball here. Iwobi is flagged offside. Van Dijk. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's forced to go back. Iwobi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Balde. Serginho! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mateus. Mbappe, there's the shot! And he's stuck it away! Hakimi. No, that's been intercepted.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's found a way through. Caceres defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Serginho gets across and deals with it. Good ball, good... And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Bernardo Silva! That's a fair try, but just off target. Serginho. Oh, good take in a good area. Hakimi with a fine tackle. Hakimi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Tchouaméni cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Silvestre tries to play it through. He's had a shot! The captain scores!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now.
And that is indeed the final act. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Inter probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Inter Milan can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So, into the second half. Inter Milan leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And it's Iwobi. Mbappe! Matheus Cunha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, well played. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Rashford, and he's managed to get free. Serginho. Iwobi. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Iwobi. Here's a chance! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Iwobi certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
So their fourth corner of the game. Robson! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Bernardo Silva. Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. Chouameni. Inter Milan are still that goal to the good. Rashford wants to run onto this. He's picked his way through. And he's cut it out. Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Well, played right into his path. Real chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. Tries from a long way out. Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Now that's well seen too. He has found the way through. Serginho. Surely he can. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Short changes him with that pass. Serginho. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Serves up. Shapes to shoot! And a neat finish. Santos are all square. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. 2 fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Tries a shot! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Santos are making a change now. Inter Milan have their lead. Swung over. That's a cute ball. That's been slipped through. Not pretty, but it gets... And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! But he's left disappointed.
Iwobi really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious. Santos really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played into space. He slings it. Towering header! And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rashford.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
That had too much on it.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19. Numero 20. Lasciano il campo per
Robson.
il numero 18. Il numero 9.
Koundé. Into the last 5 minutes. Distributed tidily. Silvestre gets across to intercept that. And it's Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Hakimi. Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Rashford! He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
That's a throw. Bellingham. Space for him to turn and look. He's having a shot! Ah, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Foden. And that will be it. Inter Milan can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Inter definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. So Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to do a lot of the pressing, carrying the ball forward, as well as making sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated. Effectively, they're the space invaders in the team.
Schneider showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's De Bruyne. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne. Lookman. Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Oh, easy pickings there. Caicedo. And Akanji. Swung over. Lookman. That's going wide left. Tries to play it through. Guendouzi wants to run onto this. It's a goal! Silvestre. Quarter of an hour played. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's a lovely, neat pass. Caceres makes the interception. Foden. Good pressure, determined, intense.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's whipped it across. Akanji. Can he get it through? Not much subtlety about that challenge. Now, can they get him away? Oh, important interception. And it's been hooked away. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Good read, needed to be. Cherki distributed tidily. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Dembele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Terrific effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And we have our very first corner. Robson! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Robson is the team's great visionary. Threads one in. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Lookman. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's Mbappe! And that's a good finish. And the comeback is complete. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
Nottingham have their lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Foden. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Caceres kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here.
2 added minutes.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Bruyne showing great feet there. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nottingham have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal.
I'd like to ask you to join me.
So there was the first half.
I've been left almost breathless
birthday.
here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Nottingham ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. So off we go again. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Good ball, good take. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. This is their second corner of the game. Mbappe! Crossbar comes to the rescue. White is always looking to play quality balls. Dembele going after that. Koundé. And it's Schneider. Bernardo Silva. That's an imaginative pass. Now the cross. Header! And he's stuck it away. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Nottingham presented with a golden opportunity here. This further to improve their cause. And he's denied! Sylvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. He is through here!
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Ronaldinho. And he was quick to react. And it's Schneider. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Substitution for Manchester United.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 7, Lookman. Number
Frustratingly
3,
close.
Akanji. Number 8, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 17, Messi. Number 18, Fermin.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Alexander-Arnold. Number 23,
Caicedo.
Modric.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Lopez.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
It's a pretty loose pass. Modric proves just a little bit too strong. Mateus. Nottingham are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Caicedo with a definite foul there. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's not got that quite right. Robson. Dembele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now he's got space here, and this is Messi, and that's a good ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Messi. And this is Neymar. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ronaldinho. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Guendouzi. Can he spark a counter here? Neymar. Messi. Now Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's all alone. Oh, he's been caught on it. Dembele! And how did he not put that away?
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
So we have movement on both benches. Robson. And it's Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Dembele. Nice interception, well timed. Pedri. And no, that was never going to make it. Rafael Leao. Modric. It's a really well-measured ball. Sends it crossfield. Oh, can he get onto this? Now this could be a chance. Space for him to turn and look. Delivered with swing. It's out for a goal kick. Oh, given away. And the finish! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Nottingham visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Rafael Leao, now it's Modric. And he skips past his man. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Robson. Raul.
There they go, hunting again.
Araujo is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. Casera. And that is that. Nottingham have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Ronaldinho taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Nottingham, definitely impressing.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Alonso. Robson running with the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Zanetti. So no chances falling either way for the time being. It's Xabi Alonso. O'Shea, and that interception was most necessary. Di Lorenzo, and it's Valverde. Lobbed in behind.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
And ball's gone astray. Ronaldinho's still impressive jump. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mateus. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Paris Saint-Germain are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball...
Doué! Oh, he's done it! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Caceres.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a searching pass. O'Shea is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Ronaldinho. 15 minutes till half-time. Xabi Alonso and Marquinhos. Caceres cuts it out. Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass.
He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Can he spark a counter here? Doué in acres of space out wide. Tries one from range. Pinged towards the front line. And it's Schneider. Looking here to chip it through.
That was lovely, that.
And that's another good win of the ball. Di Lorenzo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he was quick to react. O'Shea. Vicious ball here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Doué. He's having a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Schneider. That's a throw. Pulls out once more. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done...
And the referee has blown for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So off we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get it through? Albert Ferrer gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's going in strongly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's an imaginative pass. That's the keeper's ball. And here's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Ronaldinho. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. There's the shot! And a neat finish! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Nottingham cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Great vision. Albert Ferrer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, that is one way to stop him. Referee has just said play on.
Nottingham really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Messi. And it's Schneider. Oh, that's a... And the shot! Good, strong hand by the keeper.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
That's Doué. And this is Ronaldinho. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mateus. He's quick to a chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's not an especially good pass, that. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Koundé. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. It's a loose ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The most accurate pass. Nottingham could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's O'Shea. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Valverde, he's having a hit! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Changement en cours.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Nice looking ball. It's beautifully weighted. Rashford receives it in a wide position. He has found the way through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Oh, the protests are futile. The decision is made. Late drama. Garcia clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Sorry. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.